I noticed on the program we have the title Harnessing the Power of Native Youth to Create Culture of Healing and Growth. The spotlight is on young people to use their power. Many of them go to grade and high school are very, very smart. I have 3 boys, and I used to travel very much out of Juneau, and then politics there, politics everywhere. Electing mayor, electing a council, and I asked my youngest son, tell me how to vote when I come back, and he watched it, and he wrote down candidates, what they stood for, and when it came time to vote, I asked Ross, well, Ross, I want to suggest you. He was just in high school. And here I was his dad, and I asked my young son for advice, and he gave it to me. And I voted the way he said, and it was right. You see, young people have some very good minds. And I'm glad we have this title here, the power of native youth, right on. The power of native youth. A long time ago, our native Alaskans had a wonderful life and a hard life. I say it again, they had a wonderful life and a hard life. Can you imagine some of your ancestors not knowing when night came where they were going to sleep? And after the meal, they didn't know where the next meal will come from. That's our ancestors. That's our ancestors. I heard a preacher say, when the going gets tough, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. That was our ancestors. And sometimes when I think of them, I almost cry. When they were walking, some of them packing the babies, and some of them almost falling, one would holler out, have courage, have courage. If you fall, stand up again and hang on. When they would come to a river that they would cross, it wasn't too deep, but they had to cross it. They got a long stick, and everybody held on to that stick, and they crossed the river. That was the kind of people we came from. That was the kind of people. In the Bible, when God made man, God knew there should be a partner, and he put the man into deep sleep, the Bible said, and took out a rib and made a woman. A little boy heard that story in Sunday school, and he came home And he told his mother how a woman was made. And not long after that, he ran to his mother and he said, Mama, Mama, I got a pain in my side. I think I'm going to have a wife. The family is the first institution in the world. The family is the first institution in the world. And it is the first school in the world. The mother, the father, they teach the children how to speak the language. They tell them how to gather food. They tell them and teach them, this is how you cut the fish wash meat. Open the fish, clean it up. The children watch, and then the mother said, here's the knife, you do it now. You see what kind of teaching our family gave the children. This is how you have to say this word. No ball pen, no paper, 2 good ears, 2 good eyes. They're watching. If they're not listening, they tell them, Atzach, Atzach, listen, Atzach. And if they're not watching, they say, Slatin, Slatin. The old native school of Alaska. The old native school of Alaska. And then they had big lessons. Listen, my child, my son, you have to respect yourself. When you respect yourself, you respect your father and mother, and your grandmother and your grandfather. One time I asked Grandma in St. Pete, what crackers did you see? When were you born, Grandma? And she said, when the elderberries were getting ripe. That's this month of August. And then I asked another question, Grandma, how old are you? Oh, I'm about 500 years old. You see, they had no calendar. I think she was just teasing me. You've been sitting a long time, and I'll cut my bologna in half. Our people had certain rules, and one of them I mentioned, you have to respect yourself, and when you respect yourself, other people are going to respect you. And if you get up and give a speech where you don't respect yourself, nobody's going to listen to you because you're only giving hot air. And that's the way it was. You have to respect yourself. And the other is how you use words. How you use words. How you talk to each other. How you talk to each other. Speak good to each other. Choose words that are good, not bad words. There were two salmon swimming up Columbia River, and they were swimming up, and pretty soon they came against a big wall. And one of the fish said, "Oh, damn." And the other family quality of life is respecting the land, respecting the hills, respecting the river, respecting the water, because that's where you got your food from. Take care of it. Don't take too much, because next season there's going to be some more. Take what you need. Don't waste. And the other is to respect your father and mother. Respect your father and mother. And the other is respect the religion. Respect the religion. And all of our native people had some form of religion. Respect it. Don't laugh at it. Become a part of it. We were watching some of the things we should do to stop committing suicide. And we didn't talk about drunken people either. We didn't talk about drug abusers and other things, and smoking. We had a young lady come to the Lions Club. I belong to the Lions Club. And she told us how dangerous it is to smoke cigarettes and cigars and a pipe and to chew snooze. Don't smoke. She said, and I raised my hand and I said, "Is it okay for me to smoke, Simon?" And I will close with this. And we also have to have a sense of humor. To laugh is good medicine. To laugh is good medicine. But don't laugh too much at people, but laugh at yourself, because sometimes you can be a big joke. Finally, I'm thinking of the family, the parents, the students, and the teachers. I want to say the parents, the students, and the teachers. The teachers, the elders, we need to get them together. We need to have in our village a young people's day. Celebrate the young people in your village. Have them speak in a program. Let them run a program. But feed them, bring potluck supper. And then have a day for the elders, also potluck supper. And let the elders speak. And the third, have a Father's and Mother's Day in your community and let them speak. Thank you very much.